Hey there! In this video, I'm going to show you how the Assist Plus pipetting robot can automate an ELISA assay and vastly simplify your life. The ELISA test consists of multiple and repetitive pipetting steps, which are time-consuming and tedious to perform. Using the Assist Plus helps fully automate this process. It not only increases the reproducibility of your results, but also gives you more time to focus on your science. To demonstrate this, we'll be using an Assist Plus to run a sandwich ELISA assay. We'll need a 96-well ELISA strip plate, different Integras reagent reservoirs for the several ELISA buffers and waste, and 2 typed racks and tubes for our samples. And we will use a Voyager 8-channel, 1250 microliter electronic pipette together with low retention grip tips. That's the beauty of our Assist Plus concept. You can mount any of our 25 electronic pipettes, and our pipetting robot will automate them. And with choosing a Voyager adjustable tip spacing pipette, reformatting samples from one labware to another is done in the blink of an eye. All the steps needed to run this ELISA protocol are saved as a Biolab program on the pipette, containing all the necessary settings to remove any guesswork. Simply choose the program corresponding to the ELISA step, install the labware, and let the Assist Plus do the work. After automatically loading grip tips, the Assist Plus fills in the ELISA plate with the coating buffer containing the pre-diluted capture antibody. When the task is completed, the pipette informs you that the plate is ready for incubation. After incubation, the next step is to block the plate. The program is selected on the pipette and includes removing the coating buffer, as well as multiple washings of the plate and transferring of the blocking buffer. The pipetting robot processes the plate systematically. The height of pipetting is set to be exactly 1 millimeter above the bottom of the plate and no lower. This is to prevent the tips from scratching the coated surface, which can lead to inaccurate or inconsistent results of our assay. ELISA buffers often contain surfactants like tween 20. Using low retention tips reduces the residual volume in the tips for a maximum sample recovery. We use blood samples in EDTA collection tubes and will prepare 1 to 10 dilution of plasma in microcentrifuge tubes. The first row of the rack on C is dedicated to standards and controls. To prepare our samples, the Assist Plus will distribute 900 microliters of our sample diluent in the microcentrifuge tubes. Then the pipette will collect 100 microliters of plasma and mix them gently and thoroughly with the diluent. And with choosing a Voyager adjustable tip spacing pipette, reformatting samples from one labware to another is done in the blink of an eye. The Assist Plus ejects the tips automatically after use, before loading some new ones, avoiding any risk of sample cross-contamination. After having selected the corresponding program on the pipette, the Assist Plus takes over the full process and treats the plate before adding the samples. Samples, standards, and controls are distributed in triplicates to the assay plate. Each pipetting step is done exactly the same, ensuring the reproducibility of your assay from row to row and from plate to plate. After incubation and washing, the detection antibody is added to the plate, and the process is repeated with the enzyme conjugate. Simply start the corresponding program on the pipette. The Assist Plus automatically processes the plate regardless of all the multiple repetitive pipetting steps. It frees up time for you to concentrate on other tasks. Finally, the substrate is transferred from the reservoir to the ELISA plate. After sufficient color development, the Assist Plus is added to stop solution into the wells. And now the plate is ready for detection. Of course, if your particular ELISA assay doesn't require processing 96 samples, the Assist Plus is able to work with any number of columns. Simply adapt the Biolab program to fit your need and let the Assist Plus process your partial plate with a smaller number of samples. So, if you're performing ELISAs and you think you can benefit from using the Assist Plus, let us know. The entire protocol is available for free download on our website.